Welcome to the Workamper Show, a podcast devoted to helping you discover how to finance your RV travel dreams. I'm Steve Anderson, the president of Workamper News. Each one of our episodes will either introduce you to people who are already living the RV lifestyle or to opportunities to work short-term jobs. You'll also learn how to hit the road the right way and make the most of every opportunity. Now let's turn over today's show to your host, Greg Gerber.
Thank you, Steve. Today we're going to speak with two employers who are looking for work campers next summer. This episode is sponsored by the National RV Training Academy in Athens, Texas. The Academy's one-week live training or home study course will teach you everything you need to know to fix about 80% of problems people experience with their RVs. You can also sign up for additional training to become an RV inspector, campground technician, or to provide mobile RV service. For more information, visit www.nrvta.com. This episode features two shorter employer interviews. We'll be talking with folks from Wall Drug and Aramark. First up is Annie Spotted Bear, the Human Resources Director for Wall Drug, which is one of the country's most well-known tourist attractions. Anyone who has done any amount of traveling in the western states has likely heard of Wall Drug. The company has billboards everywhere promoting it as a traffic stop. It started as a simple drugstore many years ago, but exploded into a landmark by offering cross-country travelers free ice water. Today, more than 2 million people visit the attraction annually for meals, refreshments, souvenirs, and of course, free ice water. Wall Drug is looking for work campers next year in their retail store, as well as their very large 530-seat café. The firm offers flexible arrival dates starting in mid-April, and a commitment lasts through September and even into October. These jobs are paid at wages starting at $11 per hour. Best of all, Wall Drug can hire teens over the age of 14, which makes this a wonderful opportunity for a family to live and play for a season. To get us started, please welcome Annie Spotted Bear to the show to describe the opportunities at Wall Drug. Hi Annie, thanks for joining us today. Appreciate you taking time to talk to us about what's going on at Wall Drug.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what Wall Drug is.
Okay, Wall Drug's a roadside attraction in western South Dakota. It actually started back in 1931. Ted Husted had a small inheritance, and they were looking for a small town with a Catholic church and where he could practice his pharmacy.
It started as a pharmacy, a real drugstore.
Well, they bought a patent medicine store back in 1931, so he was able to fill prescriptions and stuff there. They didn't actually have a pharmacy till he arrived. Okay. So they said, we'll give it 5 years, because it was the Depression, Dust Bowl era, times were tough. And what happened was, it was 1936, and Dorothy, Ted's wife, was giving their son Billy a nap in a rented room, and she couldn't fall asleep because of all the traffic going on Highway 14 and 16 to Yellowstone, Mount Rushmore, and that's when she had an idea. They always harvested ice out of dams, and she's like, let's advertise that we're here, that we have free ice water. So she went and asked somebody to watch Billy, and then she went and talked to Ted, and he's like, well, that's pretty crazy, but it might work. So she wrote, grab a soda, get a beer, turn next corner just as near to Highway 14 and 16, Wall Drug. And at that time, it was called Husted's Drugstore, but Wall Drug fit better on a sign, and it's named after the town of Wall, which is where Wall Drug is. So it stuck. So they were making it, and by the time Ted got done hanging up signs, they were full. People were stopping for the free ice water, and then the next summer, they had to hire 8 girls to help sell ice water, and it's just continued. So it started out as 1,500 square feet with them living in the back 500 feet, and then they just grew and grew, and today we're at about 75,000 square feet.
How cool is that?
Yes.
What an amazing story.
And it's still the same family. Right now it's Bill's son and granddaughter that are running the business. They're president and vice president.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're hiring work campers to replace those 4 girls who've been selling ice for the last 70, 80 years.
Yes. Those girls are gone now, but yes, we are hiring work campers.
Okay. What kind of jobs do they do?
Primarily our work campers work in retail shops. If they do have an extensive background of, say, line cooking and food service, we can consider that. But typically, I'd like to get my work campers in the retail positions because they have the dates where they are still here during our shoulder season, which is spring and fall, because we do get a lot of bus traffic and families coming through. So we want to have them there to give them the best customer service possible and everything. Because in the cafe area, we do have a large cafe that seats 530 people. We have the help that stays later into the season there already through other visa programs that we do. So retail's primarily where our work campers go. They'll work 5 to 6 days a week, 8 hours each day. Typically, you'll have the 2 same days off. You'll always have the same days off. We just can't guarantee you have the same shifts and everything. You're paid for all of your hours worked. The pay is $11 an hour. And then if you do work 48 hours per week, because you can work 5 or 6 days per week, that's time and a half at $16.50 per hour. And site rent's only $50 a week, so it's very reasonable. The cost of living in Wall is very low, so everything's included in your site rent except cable. So you can have a really good summer. You also get a pass to get into a lot of area locations that are attractions for free or at a reduced price. So you can do a lot of sightseeing and tell our customers about the area also.
Okay. So the work campers pay for their campsite, but it's only $50 a week, but they earn a heck of a lot more than that by being paid at least that $11 an hour, and it is possible to work overtime.
Yes, that's correct. And it's only per site. So if you have 3 people coming in a trailer, because sometimes we have families, it's still just $50.
That's a good point. Can families do this?
Yes, we can have all ages. We do not set your dates. We visit about contract dates because I know that a lot of work campers are coming off of jobs from the spring or in the winter, and then they're heading out in the fall. So, we just discuss dates. Usually you can come late April because we don't want anything to freeze up on your rig. So by late April, it's warmer. And then stay through September, maybe a little bit into October, just depending on weather again. But we can use any dates in between those times, too.
Okay. So if people came with teenagers, would the teens be able to work as well?
Yeah. I just talked to a family today, and they have a 16-year-old. I'm like, well, they could work, even if they just want to work a few hours a week. Mm-hmm. But in South Dakota, you can start working at 14, and that's an option. And then say they do come back every year as that 14-year-old is going through high school, we offer scholarships.
Oh, wow.
So to high school students and stuff.
Great opportunity for someone.
Yes.
And the commitment then is the entire season? So you would like them there before Labor Day or before Memorial Day and to stay after Labor Day?
It just depends on what dates we've talked about during the interview and stuff. Like I said, I let them choose their dates. Some people come through June or come into June. We like them to stay through the middle of August because we have a huge Sturgis motorcycle rally that comes. But, long as they just fulfill whatever dates we agreed upon, that's what we want.
You're happy with that?
Yes.
Where could people get more information about this position?
They can call Wall Drug and talk to me at 605-279-2175, or you can go to walldrug.com, and there's all kinds of information there. But, yeah, if you have questions, you can email me. My email's on the website and everything like that, and we'd love to talk to you.
Can people fill out applications right there on the web, or do they need to send in resumes?
They can do both. I do need an application, but if they want to send in their resume, they're welcome to do that too, and the application is on our website.
Very good. How long does it take for you to make hiring decisions?
Typically, it's only, once I get it, I show it to my boss, and it can go back within a week, and I let you know in the interview whether or not you have a job offer.
Oh, that's very, very convenient.
Yes.
Super. Well, thank you very much, Annie. I really appreciate the time, and I hope people sign up. It's a fun place to visit.
Yes, it
and
is.
It would be a fun place to work, helping other people make that stop memorable.
Yes, thank you.
I had the opportunity to stop by Wall Drug about 3 years ago as I was traveling from Seattle back to the Midwest. It's quite an operation. To think the multi-million-dollar firm started by offering free ice water as a testimony to the benefits of advertising. Working retail positions or in the café, Wall Drug's paid jobs allow singles, couples, and families to make good living while they're staying at the historic location. With RV sites offered at just $50 per week, you should be able to replenish your bank account while experiencing the Badlands and the Old West. You can even tour a nearby Minuteman missile site. For more information about working at Wall Drug, visit www.walldrug.com. Next up, we're talking with Barry Holtcamp, who recruits work campers for Aramark. If you like baseball, you'll love this opportunity. Aramark is looking for people to work at the stadium in Surprise, Arizona during spring training. Barry is looking for general utility workers, cashiers, cooks, warehouse workers, and supervisors. There are more than 100 positions available to work between 25 and 35 hours per week. The Surprise Stadium is the spring home to the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals, which means there is a game played every day from February 21st to March 21st. To tell us more about this unique opportunity for baseball fans, please welcome Barry Holtcamp with Aramark to the show. Thanks for joining us today, Barry. I appreciate it. Tell us a little bit about Aramark and what it does.
So Aramark is an international company, and nationwide we employ up to 150,000 employees. Currently we're down here looking for employees for our Surprise spring training in Surprise, Arizona. It's about 20 miles north of Phoenix.
It's a very, very cool area. I'm from that. The Sun City is my base, and so I'm very familiar with Surprise. What type of things are you doing down there?
At the ballpark, we have a need for cashiers, cooks, general utility workers, lead stand workers, and warehouse workers.
What's a utility worker?
So it's our kitchen sanitation team.
Oh, okay. Very good. By general utility, it means jack of all trades. They're not plugging in wires and things like that.
Sure, exactly.
Okay, super. So what are those specific jobs? What kinds of things are they going to be doing?
Depending on the position, they will be, manning the stands, or there'll be a cook at the concession stands, or a cashier, or the warehouse worker will handle all of the materials coming in and out. And they'll work between 25 to 35 hours a week, and there's over 100 positions available.
Oh my, 100 positions. So these are things, people coming up to the concession stand, they're ordering their hot dog and their beverage, so somebody's going to be taking the order and somebody else will be fulfilling it, or cooking the hot dog and things like that. Okay, that makes sense. And then also working the concession stands to do like souvenir gifts and things like that?
Yep, and so they'll have the mobile stands as well, so some of the employees will actually get to see the baseball game in the background as they work.
Oh, that's neat. What type of requirements are there for a work camper?
So depending on the position, a lot of those are entry-level positions. So your general utility workers, your cashiers, are no experience required. But the cooks and the lead stand workers would require some experience.
Some experience. So if they've got any experience at all, flipping burgers or whatever, they're good.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
Very good. What kind of commitment are you looking for from the work campers?
So it's a 7 to 8 week season for us, and it starts at the beginning of February, runs to the end of March, and they'll actually start hiring mid-January.
Mid-January. So they can apply now, but the hiring decision wouldn't be made until January.
Correct.
Okay. Are they interviewed over the phone or via the internet?
So most of the interviews would happen over the phone. I don't think there'll be any on-site interviews.
No on-site interviews. Okay. So you hope everybody will be filled by mid-January, or all the positions. So just don't show up at spring training hoping you can work somewhere.
Sure.
Okay. And you mentioned that they are 25 to 35 hours per week?
Yes, sir, depending on the position.
Okay. And the big benefit is that they get paid for every hour, right?
Yes, sir. They're all hourly positions, and they're 3 to 8 hour shifts per shift. So.
3 hour shifts per shift?
No, 3 to 8 hour shifts.
3 to 8 hour shifts per shift. Okay. And then I understand you have a bonus that you are implementing in this.
Yes, sir. So we have a $1.50 an hour bonus if you show up, come to work. If you work all your scheduled hours for the whole season, at the end of the season, you get $1.50 tacked on per hour.
That seems like it would be a big paycheck if you've been working 35 hours a week.
Absolutely. I know that would give me incentive to show up every day.
Very good. Where could people get more information about this position?
So they can go to our website at aramark.com/mycareers.
And Aramark is ARAMARK.
Yes, sir.
.com/careers.
Yep.
Very good.
And you can just type in surprise and locations, and it'll pop up all of the jobs available.
Okay. And they fill out applications online, or do they need to send in a resume?
They can submit an application and attach a resume both online.
All online.
Yes, sir.
You guys make it super simple.
We try.
Yeah. And so, and you're managing how many different baseball fields down there?
So it's just the Surprise Stadium.
Just one.
For this, but I mean, we're in baseball stadiums all across the country.
Okay, super. But for this particular position, you're filling only in Surprise, Arizona.
Yes, sir.
For a couple of weeks this spring.
Yes, sir.
When the weather is absolutely gorgeous down there, 72 degrees every day, sunshine, no rain. And if you are stuck up in the Midwest and other places where it's cold and freezing, this would be an ideal job for you.
You're selling me on it. I might need to move out there for a couple months.
Super. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate the time.
Thank you very much.
I live just a few miles from the Surprise Stadium, and I'll attest that the area is a hotbed of activity during spring training month. There are actually 2 stadiums within 10 miles of each other, the Surprise Stadium that we've been talking about, and another stadium in nearby Peoria, Arizona, where the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres play their games. There are more stadiums about 40 minutes away in Mesa, Arizona. So I'm telling you, if you like baseball, this job is for you. You can work 3 to 8 hour shift, then head down the road and watch more baseball games. Plus, Aramark is offering a bonus of $1.50 for every hour worked, and all you need to do to claim that is just show up for your shifts. Did I mention that the weather is absolutely spectacular in Phoenix during February and March? For more information about working spring training games for Aramark, look for the careers page at www.aramark.com. This episode is sponsored by the National RV Training Academy in Athens, Texas. The Academy's 1-week live training or home study course will teach you everything you need to know to fix about 80% of the problems people experience with their RVs. You can also sign up for additional training to become an RV inspector, campground technician, or to provide mobile RV service. For more information, visit www.nrvta.com. That's all we have for this week's show. Next time, we'll speak with a single woman who has been RVing and work camping on her own for more than 7 years. The remarkable thing is that she started when she was 73 years old. So we'll see you next time on The Workamper Show. Thanks for listening.